Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Sunday, the 22nd day of February. Here we go. You know that you're supposed to hear the entire Megillah, and you're not supposed to miss a word. I think everyone's familiar with that halacha, but some people don't fully understand how that halacha works. So they thought, perhaps, until they heard this halacha, that if I'm listening to Megillah, and the guy next to me coughs really, really loudly during one of the words, and I missed the word S. I just totally don't hear it because of that cough. Or the guy next to me made a loud, loud noise even during one of the Hamans, and I couldn't hear the word Haman. So some of you might have thought until now that, oh no, because of that guy who made that noise, he just ruined everything for me, and now I'm shot. I would just have to start all over. I'm going to have to go to 10 o'clock Megillah laning later tonight, and I'm ruined. Well, guess what? That's not the halacha. The halacha is that, yes, you have to get every single word of the Megillah, but you only have to get like the large part of the Megillah from the Baal Koreh who reads it to you out of a kosher parchment Megillah. Then the small percentages of words here and there that you don't hear, you're allowed to say them out of whatever it is that you're reading from. Even if you're not reading from a kosher Megillah, you could say quickly a word that you missed, catch right up with the Chazan, and then hear him, the Baal Koreh, and hear him read the rest of it. And the word that you missed, you can just quietly say out of whatever it is that you're looking into. And that way, let's just use the number 99%. So 99% of the Megillah you heard from the Baal Koreh, 1% of the Megillah you heard from those little bits of words that you filled in here and there. And when you do that, you have totally fulfilled the mitzvah of hearing the Megillah. You don't have to storm out angrily. Just fill in a word that you missed by doing that, and you'll be totally covered. Now, there are some exceptions. You can't do this to like the beginning part of the Megillah, like walk in 1 minute late, miss the whole first 5 sentences, and just quickly say them and say, well, whatever, I got 90%, and the first 5 sentences I just quickly read. You can't do that to lopping off the end piece of the Megillah either. You basically have to hear the Megillah from beginning to end, and just fill in a word or two here or there that you missed. That's the proper way to do it. Also, you can't do this for an entire storyline of the Megillah. Like even the small story part of Big Son and Sarah trying to poison the king, which only takes a few sentences, you can't miss that entire thing and say, oh, that's okay because I quickly read it and I got 95% of the Megillah from the Baal Koreh. No, you can only do this little trick, if you want to call it that, for words here and there that you missed, but you cannot do it for sections of the Megillah at the beginning or end, or even sections in the middle of the Megillah. I should just add while I'm on this that Baal Korehs who are reading the Megillah for everybody, if you're reading and you notice that your crowd is a little overzealous and they start making noise at the name Haman before you finish even saying the word Haman, you might actually have to repeat the word Haman because everyone has to hear every word of the Megillah, including the word Haman. So if they overzealously make a lot of noise while you're still saying Haman, you might have to repeat it after things quiet down. A lot of Baalei Kriya, Baal Korehs you might call them, a lot of people do that to try to take care of that problem. And I should just tell you also that there are some rabbis who don't actually like the idea of all the hoopla of the noise that's made during Haman because they believe it's a little bit disrespectful because it makes a party atmosphere out of the holy reading of the Megillah. So you'll have to check, of course, with the with those people who in your shul and what the custom is. If you're in a shul that doesn't allow any noise making during the Hamans, then you shouldn't break from the custom of the shul. And if your shul does allow it, then by all means you may do it, but certainly nothing that makes it become like a joke and a circus atmosphere, because it is still the reading of a piece of our Torah, and we want it to be done in dignity. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.